Hey guys, so first off, I just want to say thank you all so much for your kind words. They seriously touched me and made me feel like I made the right choice by starting a YouTube. And seriously, I couldn't have asked for a better response. You left me comments on my video and I got lots of messages on Tumblr saying you were excited to see me, and it just, thank you, honestly. So yesterday I asked you all what video you wanted to see me film next, and all of you said, or not all of you, most of you said you wanted to see a products I regret buying video. So that's what I'm doing today. I actually filmed this video yesterday, but when I went to edit, all of my footage was super bright, and I'm hoping it's not going to do the same thing in this video because I can see myself right here and I look like I do in person. So I'm hoping when I get to my computer to edit, it looks the same and it doesn't change. I don't know if it will or it won't. If it is super bright though, I'm still gonna upload this video just because I've already filmed it once before and I promised you guys I would have a video up soon, and I don't want to be a liar about that. And I might have jury duty tomorrow, so I probably won't be able to film tomorrow, so that's why I'm gonna upload this video even if it's crap. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started and tell you guys all of the products that I regret buying. Now I will say I've tried a lot of products that I don't like. Usually though, if I spend a lot of money on something, I will return it. And I know a lot of people feel bad or awkward returning stuff, but honestly don't. If a product is claiming these things that, you know, it's gonna make you look more awake, more beautiful, poreless, and it doesn't do any of that, then I have no problem returning it because it's a liar. So that was weird. Anyways, so I'm gonna get started, and these first products I was really excited about. Well, let me see if I can hold them up. Okay. So if it focuses, there we go. So these are the L'Oreal Collection Privé lipsticks, and I was really excited about these when I saw them online, and I thought they were limited edition. So I went out and I went to like 5 different drugstores hoping that I would find these. I finally did, and I bought 4 of them just because I was really excited about them. To find out now, I think they're permanently in the collection because you can find them anywhere now, which is, I mean, it is what it is. I kind of bought these for the packaging, not gonna lie, and I really liked the idea that they had different celebrities and what their perfect nude was. And I liked the idea behind it, and I still do. It's just the scent of these is horrible. It's awful. It smells like old lady perfume, and I don't mean that in like a mean way. My grandma actually doesn't smell like old lady perfume. It's just kind of what you think of when you hear old lady perfume. So these are, some of the colors are actually really pretty. This is kind of like a plummy nude, and I sort of like this one on, but again, I can't get over the scent, so I really almost never wear these. So that was the Frida shade, and J-Lo's shade is pretty. It's just kind of like a, you know, a nude, and you know, I have lots of colors like these already in my collection, so I really didn't need them in the first place, but I was just excited to get my hands on something new, and I thought limited edition. And then this is the Julianne shade, which I actually don't like this shade. I shouldn't have purchased it because I didn't even like the shade to begin with. And this is Dutzen's Nude, which I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, but I was so excited about this. And then when I swatched it on my hand, you guys, I did not like it. It was frosty and it was very sheer. So basically all you got was frost on your lips, and it was gross, and the smell was just nasty. So I did not like these, and I don't recommend them to anyone who doesn't like really strongly scented lip products. Like I don't like that at all. Okay, so these next 3 products are the Hard Candy eyeshadow palettes, and let me just break these up. This one I really hate. Like, gotta be honest with you, do not like it. I'm used to using really high quality eyeshadows, and that doesn't mean high-end necessarily. I do like my high-end eyeshadows, but I also like my Wet n Wild. These are just no good. I was excited to try something from the drugstore that was an all matte palette. I was hoping that I could find something for you guys that I could recommend, because I get asked a lot, you know, what are some drugstore eyeshadows that are matte, and I was hoping that I could recommend this, but I tried it out and I hated it. Some of the shades are more opaque, but when you put them on your eyelid, they're patchy and you can't blend them out well. They kick up a lot of dust and they're just not good, honestly, and I was hoping that they would be, but I didn't like them. Okay, so these next two hard candy palettes, I can see them working for some people. They're not bad, to be honest with you. I mean, this is the pretty green one. I actually got this specifically for St. Patrick's Day. And there's lots of pretty green colors in here. Let me just swatch some of them for you. They're still kind of dusty. You can see they're really pigmented though, which is great, but there's also a lot of... You can make these work. I just, for some reason, I don't reach for them. They're kind of powdery, which isn't my favorite formula of eyeshadow, but if you're on a budget, these are actually pretty good, and they're $6, but I don't use them, and that's why I regret buying them, because I just don't use them. Oh, and I forgot to mention the nude shades. So these, again, they could be used. They're just a little powdery, but they're pigmented enough, you know. So if you're looking for some okay, nobody's looking for okay products. I think everyone's looking for great products. But if you're looking for eyeshadows from the drugstore that are affordable, these... Just know that these are going to take a little bit of work, and, you know, don't use these if you're in a rush, because you might get some fallout and you might end up fixing your makeup. So just know that they can work, but for me, no thank you. Alright, so these next ones, I think it's going to surprise a lot of people, but these are, hang on just a second. These are my Maybelline Baby Lips. Now, you can see that I have a lot of them, and these aren't even all of them. And I'm kind of ashamed of myself for buying these because I never use them. It's kind of like a collection. I guess I would compare it to a stamp collection where you buy a lot of something and you don't use them. Except the difference is that stamps hold their value, whereas baby lips that have been opened don't. So I guess, you know, not really that similar. But I don't think these are a bad product by any means. I just think that for me, they aren't, you know, a really important staple in my collection. I do recommend these to younger girls, maybe girls in junior high or even in high school if you're just starting to get into makeup and you want to try some color on your lips but you don't want it to be too much. And these also do provide moisture from my experience. I know some people are like, these are horrible, they don't make my lips feel moisturized, but for me, they do. I don't use them, and honestly it's sad, but I'm probably gonna keep collecting them because they come out with limited edition collections, and that gets me. Again, you know, it got me with the L'Oreal Collection Privé lipsticks, which actually weren't even limited edition, but that's how it goes. So this next product is the Benefit Cheeky Sweet Spot Blush Palette. And you can see how thick that is and just bulky. And that's part of the problem. So here are the blushes, and these are all permanent blushes that they have in their collection. So Dandelion, Bella Bamba, Sugar Bomb, Hula, Coralista, and Rockature. They have all of them in here, which I thought was awesome, and you also get a mini What's Up, which I hate saying that. But it's great that you get all of these things, and once again, I was excited about this product, but I don't use it, and I don't think it was that expensive, so it's not a huge regret, just because I do feel like it's a good deal, because you're getting 6 of their, not full-sized, but close to full-sized boxed powders, which are like $30 on their own. But I think the packaging is really what deters me from this product. It's just, I don't like the colors, first of all. So that's not really a huge deal, obviously. But do you see how bulky that is? It's huge. I mean, no one's gonna travel with that. I don't. And it's not that I travel all the time or anything, but it's just, it's bulky. I have it like hidden away because I don't like the packaging, and I just don't use it. So I do regret buying it. Okay, so these next two products are the Revlon Color Burst lip glosses. And I hadn't heard anything about these. I just picked them up because I liked the shades. They're both kind of like pastel-y shades. So this one in Bellini is kind of a light peach color, and this is a light lavender shade, and this is in Bejeweled. And I bought these when it was springtime, so I was really excited just about the colors of these, and these are probably my biggest regrets. Not because of the price or anything, but because they are so gross. Like, the formula is horrible, and I can't say this about all of the Color Burst lip glosses, but I can say them about these two. I think it might just be the like pastel-y cream lip glosses in the line, but these are horrible, you guys. They're patchy, they're gloopy, and they feel so weird. This one, which one was it? I think it's this one. It feels like there's little bumps in the gloss itself, which, does anybody want that on their lips? I don't think so. I know I don't. So yeah, don't like these, regret buying them just because they're a horrible product to me. I'm sorry, Revlon, I like a lot of your other products, but I do not like these. Okay, so next I have some more sort of drugstore lip products. Are you know, catching on? There's a trend there. These are the LA Girl lip glazes, right? Oh, they're the glazed lip paints, my bad. These are supposed to be dupes for the Too Faced melted lipsticks, and I personally disagree. I don't think they are, and I don't use these. The colors are pretty enough, you know, they kind of match the tube, and they're pretty, but they are so difficult to use. They're messy, they're gloopy. Let me just, you know, I'll show you one of these really quick. I mean, it's just gross. Do you see that? It's like dripping already. I mean, I did squeeze it, that was my fault, but I wish this camera would focus better, you know, like, excuse me, camera. I mean, do you guys see that? It's just like, it's a mess. You just squeeze it barely and that happens, and it's gross. And I don't like these. I know a lot of people like them, but to me they're messy. They're like OCC lip tars. I don't want to mess with that. I like my lipstick not in this type of tube, like a lipstick bullet. That is how I like them, and that's that. Okay, so next product, I don't know if it will be a surprise or not. I don't talk about this a lot, but it is the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette, and this is the first one, it's not the second. So I'm going to show this to you, and you guys might be like, well, it looks like you used quite a bit of it, right? So this is pretty much gone, and I hit pan on this shade here. Well, I didn't hit pan on it, my mom actually did. What happened was for Christmas I bought her one, and then I also got one for Christmas. So she ended up really liking the shade here, which is the Naked 2 shade, and I never reached for my palette at all. So I was like, okay mom, I will switch you and you can take mine and I'll take yours. So that's what happened. Yeah, so I don't use it, and I just, it looks like I use it, but it was not me. Alright, so moving on to the next product. So this is the Too Faced Sweethearts Perfect Flush Blush. I don't like saying that. And honestly, okay, I kind of bought this for the packaging. Like, look how cute that is. It's adorable. It's super whitewashed right now. And it's so cute. It's a blush shaped like a heart. Like, who wouldn't like that? Okay, there's probably a lot of people who think it's stupid and gimmicky, and it totally is. I totally bought it for pictures, and I was also hoping I would like the product too, which I didn't. No, it's a shimmery, like sheeny type of blush, so it's not super pigmented. It will make your face look shiny if that's what you're going for. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, can you see that? I mean, you can't really see it that much in person either, but it's just very, ooh. It's just not my thing. Where the heck? It's a waste of money for $30. Packaging is adorable, but the product is kind of crappy for me. I could see it maybe working for someone who's a little bit deeper and who wants a shiny face, but that is not me. Says the girl with the really bright highlight. I just want it in the right place. I don't want it on my cheeks. I want it on my cheekbones. Okay, so last product. This is the Bare Minerals Concealer in Well Rested. Now, I hear a lot about this, and you know, it's not a bad product. It just didn't work for me because I am so pale. And when I applied this, I applied it right here, all the way underneath my eye, kind of blended it out here, and it did the opposite of make me look well rested. It made me look tired and, well, good thing that wasn't eyeshadow. And good thing it was already, you know, powdery. Anyways, so it's just too dark for me, and I could see it working for someone else, but for me, if you're like my skin color, it's probably not going to work for you. It just kind of made me look really tired and weird, honestly. So that's everything. I hope you guys liked this video, and please thumbs up if you like it. It depresses me when I get thumbs down, and I did like 3 of them on my last video. Okay guys, that's everything. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I'm just really happy to be on YouTube, honestly. Everyone's been so nice to me. I know I'm just getting started. I know I'm gonna get some haters somewhere in there someday, or probably maybe in this video. But anyways, yeah. So thank you guys again, and I will see you in my next video.